Hi, hey, ho, hey. It's me again, your host, your guy, the one, the only and truly. Here I am. Yes, you've guessed it. DLG Reppin. Delhi, London, Guna. Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. I'm glad to be back again. Yes. I do apologise for no show. It was out of character, but then again, I've done it before, so not quite out of character. My comment section is open below, yeah? So if you leave any criticism, then I can understand that. So any criticism for not showing up yesterday, drop it in the comment section below, and I'll take full responsibility for that. Otherwise, smash the thumbs up like button, yeah? Massive amount of thumbs up like button, as many as possible. Share this channel massively, yeah, all over the globe, virally. Make sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this. Make sure you flood my comment section, not just with criticism, but with your opinions, your views, etc. All positive feedback in my comment section. Flood it out, yeah? And smash that subscribe button for me. Yes. At the top of the screen, you'll see that I have a subscribe button that I'll always put up there. Make sure you smash it up for me, yeah? Left, right, and center. I want that subscribe numbers to go up. Excuse me. And speaking of subscribers, well done to a massive shout out, or should I say a massive shout out to him or her, lady or gentleman, for subscribing to the channel. I can now say that you are the 115th subscriber I've ever had. And I tell you what, I want more subscribers like you. Make sure you share this channel all over the world to your friends and your relatives, yeah? And I'll be waiting for more subscribers. Anyway, let's get this show underway. Tottenham Hotspur, it's been announced that talks with Antonio Conte has been at a halt. So it's all called off. Man City have 6 Premier League players in the team in the Premier League Team of the Year, and Man City have dominated that, and no surprise there. And then I'm going to go into Saturday's gossip column, and, well, there's a lot to read here. Very interesting reads. Right. Okay. There's a lot to read there, and I mean a hell of a lot to read. So let's start off with Spurs. Get that one out of the way. Anyway. Spurs Halt manager talks with Conte. That's written in yellow writing, and that's the head title. Tottenham have called off talks with Antonio Conte about becoming their next manager. That's got something to do with Levy and the transfer budget that he's set for him. Now, Conte would require to work with a big budget, and Tottenham are not going to give him a big budget. Why do you think it never worked out with Mourinho and then Pochettino, or not then, and before Mourinho, Pochettino? Anyway, the former Chelsea boss, 51, looks set to replace Jose Mourinho after Spurs' hopes of luring Mauricio Pochettino back from Paris Saint-Germain were dashed. However, negotiations ground to a halt, and BBC Sports understand there is no likelihood of them resuming. I am guessing for myself that the talks between Antonio Conte and Tottenham Hotspur are dead, far dead in the water. Suggestions from Italy are that Conte was starting to have doubts due to the transfer budget he was set to be given. Well, he comes in with big demands. He's won Serie A with Inter Milan. He's ended that Juventus dominance by winning that Serie A title. And he's only left his job because He did not like the change of structure, and it didn't feel like it suited him for the best, the club for the best, so he went his own way. And I think, as an Arsenal fan, I want to see us going for Conte and sack Mikel Arteta. This is the opportunity to sack Mikel Arteta and make a statement that we are a serious big club, not big club by history. Anyway, moving on. Right, Manchester City, they've had a phenomenal year this season, despite their Champions League loss last Saturday. Anyway, 6 Man City players in PFA Team of the Year. Manchester United's Luke Shaw and Tottenham's Son Heung-min are in 2020-21 PFA Premier League Team of the Year, dominated by Manchester City. Yeah, you can't complain about the names selected to be in the Premier League Team of the Year. I mean, I would like to have seen Saka there, but let's be real. Son, Luke Shaw, who's improved immensely for him to get into that Team of the Year, and to name others, they're there for a reason. And that's their consistency and their performance as well. And it's been recognised by fellow professionals, so well done to those who've made it. 6 of City's Premier League winning squad, Ederson, João Cancelo, John Stones, Ruben Dias, Kevin De Bruyne and Ilkay Gundogan, make the team which is voted for by fellow players. United's Bruno Fernandes also makes it. Well done to Bruno Fernandes. I mean, he's been in that piece of the jigsaw that Manchester United were looking for such a long time. And for me, yeah, he gives them that extra oomph. Tottenham's Harry Kane and Liverpool's Mohamed Salah, who scored 23 and 22 league goals respectively, are in. There's no complaints there. It is what it is, and players have got to perform. And I can't begrudge these individuals because there's not an Arsenal player in there. The fact of the reality is, I know why there's no Arsenal players in there, and I know why there's certain mans in there that have made it. Excuse me. There's certain mans that have made it into the Team of the Year for the Premier League. So, congratulations to those candidates. So, without further ado, let's go to Saturday's gossip column. And let's start off with Calcio Mercato in Italian, obviously. But before I start off here, let's shout out to the nations around the world who are watching right now. Before I do that, smash the thumbs up like button. Share this channel virally. And remember, your friends and your relatives especially. Flood my comment section with your positive feedback, your thoughts, your opinions, etc. And subscribe left, right and centre. Smash that subscribe button abundantly and passionately for me. Right. Andre Pirlo, ex-Chelsea and boss Mauricio Sarri are both contenders for the Everton job. The former supposedly in talks with owner Farhad Moshiri. I'll tell you what, Everton fans, you would definitely prefer Pirlo over Sarri, wouldn't you? Leave it in the comment section below. Aston Villa and England midfielder Jack Grealish could stay at the club this summer, with both Manchester City and Manchester United unwilling to match Villa's 130 million valuation, according to ex-Villa captain Gabriel Agbagloho. If anyone's going to pay that, it's the two Manchester clubs, but more likely to be Man City to pay the 130 million. In fact, that is not the truth. That's 20 million that's 20 million more. Let's make that 150 million. Yeah, he's an English player, and I know that he's not worth nowhere near 150 million, but the fact is that is the going rate of today. That's the going rate of today's transfer market. That's the valuation. And it's not so much the club valuing him at that price. You got to look at the performances, the consistency, the assists, the goals, etc. That's the reason why he's valued at that amount of money. Anyway, Manchester City and Brazil midfielder Fernandinho and Newcastle and England striker Andy Carroll have both been included on their club's release list, which was published by the Premier League. However, clubs have until the 23rd of this month to send their final lists. Well, I can tell you that we've released Matt Ryan, which I'm upset about. I'm peed off about that. We've released David Luiz and we've released Dani Ceballos. Hey! So my football club can do something right, apparently. Or eventually. Manchester City are, however, closing in on the signing of 18-year-old Fluminense midfielder Martinho, who is known as the Brazilian Paul Pogba. Oh. Why can't they just be themselves? Stop comparing them to the next Pogba, to the next this man, that man. Be yourselves. Martinho is Martinho. Paul Pogba is Paul Pogba. Right. Chelsea have not ruled out selling Morocco winger Hakim Ziyech this summer, with Serie A sides AC Milan and Napoli both interested if the 28-year-old became available. Again, Calcio Mercato in Italia. Oh, there's one here. Coming from ESPN, because Paris Saint-Germain are attempting to hijack Barcelona's bid to sign 30-year-old Dutch midfielder Jorginho Wijnaldum, whose Liverpool contract expires at the end of June. Well, I don't think I'll read too much into that. He's going to be a Barcelona player eventually. Everton's players were in complete shock when they found out manager Carlo Ancelotti was returning to Real Madrid, with Brazil forward Richarlison and Colombia playmaker James Rodriguez both now considering their future at the club. Well, that would make some sense. These are two high-profile Everton players, and they're key players as well. And if that is to be the truth, then I cannot quite understand. Everton fans, how confident are you that you will keep Richarlison and James Rodriguez for the foreseeable future? Everton fans, my comment section is there below. Leave it in there. Arsenal set to focus on signing. Arsenal set to focus on the signing of Norwich's Argentine midfielder Emiliano Buendia. Now that a permanent move for Real Madrid and Norway midfielder Martin Odegaard looks unlikely. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll be happy to see Buendia in an Arsenal shirt. He was in the Premier League for 30 odd. He played over 30 odd games for Norwich in the Premier League, and he did not stand out of place. He did not look out of place, and I'll tell you what, he is a Premier League player. Having to decide to stay at Norwich and get them back up. He's done his part. It's time for him to become a regular Premier League player, and Arsenal is the perfect platform for him. That number 10 role would suit perfectly for Emiliano Buendia. I'm a big admirer of him. Meanwhile, according to Sport in French, Arsenal will exercise the extension clause in 22-year-old French midfielder Matteo Guendouzi's contract if Marseille do not increase their 8.6 million bid. Is that all? Arsenal not messing about. Here we go. Mikel Arteta. Let's see what he's been up to. According to the subscription required Telegraph, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal are interested in Lyon's French striker Moussa Dembele. That'll be nice. Or Odsonne Edouard. With the futures of French forward Alexander Lacazette and English centre forward Eddie Nketiah uncertain. Right. Bayern Munich are set to sign Atletico Madrid and Spain midfielder Saul Niguez for €80 million, which comes to £68.7 million, with former Leeds target Rodrigo De Paul, who plays for Udinese and Argentina, going to the La Liga champions as he's €40 million, 34.4 million replacement. Okay, Radio Marca. Everton and West Ham are interested in Lazio and Argentina forward Joaquin Correa, who, with the Italian side willing to negotiate around 30 million to help fun new signings. Italy 24 News. West Ham, Everton fans, do you know about this Joaquin Correa? If you've done any researching and you've picked up some great bits about him, leave it in the comment section below. I'll have a chat with you. Former England fullback Danny Mills believes Tottenham should sell England midfielder Dele Alli this summer with any potential deal allowing them to sign 2 players. Football Insider. Right. Let's read a little bit. Let's read a couple of more. Right. Roma boss Jose Mourinho is set to frustrate Premier League clubs by keeping 19-year-old Gambian midfielder Ibrahima Darbo at the club. This is an article written by Il Tempo via Toto Mercato web in Italia. Luis Campos, former sports advisor at Monaco and Lille, has turned down a switch to Nice amid talks with Arsenal and Real Madrid. Now, yes, I hear my fellow YouTubers and Arsenal fans talking of Luis Campos and the work he has done with young players in the past, such as Gabriel Magalhaes, worked with Nicolas Pepe. I'm just talking from an Arsenal's perspective, and he's worked with a number of good young quality players, and he's meant to be the guy who will come in as our technical director, someone with experience, not a novice. With the greatest of respect to Edu, I love you, Edu. Great to see you at Arsenal. Proud that you're an invincible, but I think the job for you is far too big, far too heavy on your shoulders, and I think you should consider resigning. Anyway, that's my message to Edu. Luis Campos, I don't know too much about him, but once things come into fruition, we'll get to know a little bit more about this Luis Campos guy. Any Arsenal fans or any football fans who want to talk to me about Luis Campos, my comment section is open. Drop it in there. Right, and that's the end of that. So, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, it's a sunny day in London, England, or wherever you are. Should I say good morning or good afternoon or good evening to you guys? But it's good morning from London, England, to all of you who are just having breakfast or still in bed. Anyway, I'm out of here. Ladies, gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, without fail, last but not least, thank you for putting up with me. Yes, it's another beautiful day in London, and long may it continue. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? And I mean, don't forget to smash the thumbs up like button. Don't forget to share this channel virally and make sure your friends and relatives get hold of it. Flood my comment section with your positive feedback, yeah? Remember, your thoughts and your opinion all count. It's all part of the positive feedback movement. Yeah, I love that. Subscribe to this channel, yeah? Subscribe to myself, the one and only, truly, DLG Reppin. Just a little reminder here, yeah? Subscribe to DLG Reppin, yeah? You know where the subscribe button is, yeah? Where my finger is. Smash that subscribe button for me. Otherwise, be good to yourselves, be good to your friends, be good to your family. Stay safe, enjoy the weather if you're in London, England, or wherever you are around the world. And shout out to those, shout out to the nations around the world. Let's shout out to Montserrat. Shout out to Belize, shout out to Yemen, shout out to Portugal, shout out to Palestine. I say shout out to Palestine, and we pray and hope for your release. Shout out to Israel, and we shout out to Israel to end your beef with Palestine and vice versa. Shout out to Italy, shout out to Belgium, let's shout out to Russia. Shout out to Turkey, massive shout out to the Côte d'Ivoire, massive shout out to Cameroon, massive shout out to Montserrat, massive shout out to Jordan. Massive shout out to Sri Lanka. Let's shout out Saudi Arabia. Shouting out Germany. Shouting out all football fans around the world, yeah? Shouting out Republic of Ireland again. Been followed by you guys by the percentage of 1.5%. Massive shout out to you and thank you for following my channel. Shout out to Northern Ireland. Shout out to Wales. Let's shout out to Bolivia. I always make a shout out to the North American countries. Canada. Shout out to you lot there. Shout out to the United States of America. Shouting out to all football fans in Argentina. Shouting out to all football fans in Uruguay. Shouting out to all football fans in Scotland. And shout out to all football fans in Paraguay, yeah? I'll be shouting all of you out, yeah, as much as I can. I'm out of here. I'm done. Peace, love, and bless again. And any criticism for whatever you want to say, and if you want to know why I didn't turn up yesterday, the comment section is open for criticism, and I'm accountable for that. So have a nice day. Be good. Be nice.